Literacy is one of the specific areas of learning in the EYFS framework. It focuses on developing children's skills in reading and writing, which are essential for future learning and success. Literacy skills allow children to make sense of the world around them by understanding and using written and spoken language effectively. The EYFS framework highlights the importance of exposing children to a range of reading materials and encouraging them to explore language through play and structured activities. As mentioned earlier in our EYFS series, the Welsh Government sets out their own unique early years framework, which differs from the EYFS. Despite this, the principles are the same and they still set out specific milestones that young children should be achieving in literacy. Hi everyone, I'm Natalie from My Progression, and this is part 5 of our series exploring the EYFS framework. In this video series, we'll cover all the 7 areas of learning and development in the EYFS. And if you haven't already seen our EYFS framework video, which will provide you with a basic knowledge of the EYFS, be sure to watch it before continuing by clicking the link. So what is literacy development? Literacy development begins from birth, as children are exposed to language through songs, rhymes, books, and conversations with adults and peers. Early literacy experiences such as listening to stories, looking at books, and handling writing materials lay the groundwork for children to develop their reading and writing skills. As children grow, they begin to link sounds and letters, develop phonological awareness, and eventually learn how to form letters and write words. Phonological awareness is the ability to recognise and work with the sounds in spoken language. It's a key part of early literacy development and helps children understand that words are made up of individual sounds called phonemes and larger sound units such as syllables and rhymes. Developing phonological awareness allows children to break down and manipulate the sounds in words, which is essential for learning to read and write. If you work in an early years setting and you're finding this video useful, why not hit like and subscribe to our channel and click on the bell. Liking our videos lets us know what you want to see more of, so we can create more content tailored to your needs. Also, drop us a comment EYFS in the comment box below if you want more early years specific videos. So why is literacy important? According to the National Literacy Trust, children who develop strong literacy skills early on are more likely to succeed in school and have better emotional and social outcomes. Promoting a love for reading and writing from an early age is crucial for lifelong learning. Developing literacy skills from a young age is essential for children's overall learning and development. And strong literacy skills allow children to express themselves clearly and confidently, understand and follow instructions, engage with stories and other texts, building their imagination and creativity, develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills, and build vocabulary and communication skills, which support social and emotional development. Government guidance from November 2024 found that children who are exposed to books and storytelling from an early age develop better language and communication skills, which support their performance in other areas of learning such as mathematics and understanding their world. The government also found that the early literacy experiences improve children's ability to focus and regulate their emotions, as reading and writing involve concentration and mental processing. The University of Cambridge also published findings in June 2023 that shows a correlation between reading for pleasure early in childhood and better cognitive performance and mental well-being in adolescence. They found significant evidence that reading is linked to important developmental factors in children, improving their cognition, mental health, and brain structure, which are cornerstones for future learning and well-being. Reading and writing are closely linked to other prime areas of the EYFS, such as communication and language, personal, social and emotional development, and physical development. It's therefore vital that all areas of the EYFS are considered in early years settings due to areas interlinking with each other. For a super obvious example, learning to hold a pencil correctly, which is a fine motor skill, supports the child's ability to write. Also, listening and responding to stories helps develop communication and language skills. At the end of the reception year, early years children are assessed against the early learning goals for literacy. The 3 aspects of the literacy ELGs are comprehension, word reading, and writing. The government state that children at the expected level of development in comprehension will demonstrate understanding of what they've read by retelling stories and narratives using their own words, anticipate key events in stories, Use regularly introduced vocabulary during discussions about stories, non-fiction, rhymes and poems. Children at the expected level of development in word reading will say a sound for each letter in the alphabet and at least 10 digraphs. Read words consistent with their phonic knowledge by blending sounds, and read aloud simple sentences and books match their phonics ability. Finally, children at the expected level of development in writing will write recognisable letters, most of which are correctly formed. Spell words by identifying sounds in them and representing the sounds with a letter or letters, and write simple phrases and sentences that can be read by others. So what does this look like in practice? In an early years setting, literacy should be embedded throughout daily routines and activities, providing a language-rich environment where the children are surrounded by a range of text types and opportunities to write is key to developing strong literacy skills. Creating a literacy-rich environment is key to encouraging early reading and writing development. Firstly, you should be encouraging reading by introducing books about different cultures to reflect the diversity of the setting and promote inclusivity. Creating a cosy reading area called something inviting, like a storytelling corner filled with a range of books including fiction, non-fiction, rhymes and poetry. And designate this relaxed area to somewhere children can explore books independently or listen to stories read aloud. You should encourage children to engage with stories by asking questions about the characters and events, creating a natural curiosity for digging deeper into books. Make use of labelling. Label objects in areas of the classroom to help children recognise and name common objects, but also to learn new words. You can use role play and drama. Encourage children to act out stories, helping them understand the narrative structure and develop their vocabulary. Use story props and puppets to make stories more interactive and engaging. As well as this, you can support the development of writing skills by providing a range of writing materials such as pencils, crayons, markers, and chalk for children in the setting to use. Give children the opportunity to practice drawing and writing on a range of different materials and using different mediums. Encourage mark making and drawing as early forms of writing. Give children shapes, numbers, and letters to trace around to support the development of their fine motor skills. Create opportunities for writing through play, such as writing shopping lists, menus in a pretend cafe, or letters to family members. Modelling correct letter formation and support children as they begin to write their names in simple sentences. Make sure you display children's work, showcase other children's writings and drawing in the setting to build confidence and motivation. And promote homeschool links. Provide parents with lists of books or activity ideas to promote reading and writing at home. Why not use a homeschool diary to keep track of what pupils are reading? Sharing the phonics scheme that you use is vital in providing consistency for the child to support their phonics acquisition. And finally, to support phonics and word recognition, you could ensure consistent teaching of phonics. It's your responsibility to ensure you're supporting the development of early literacy skills through consistent bite-sized teaching of phonics. Young children should be exposed to phonics daily to give them the best possible start in learning how to recognise sounds and decode words. You should introduce phonics systematically, starting with simple sounds and building up to blending sounds into words. Always encourage children to practice reading simple books matched to their phonics ability, so they repeatedly practice the sound they need to secure. When teaching phonics, make it fun and engaging by using songs and games to reinforce sound recognition and word formation. In conclusion, developing strong literacy skills in the EYFS is essential for children's long-term academic, social and emotional success. Literacy underpins all areas of learning, enabling children to express themselves, understand the world around them, and engage confidently with others. By promoting a love for reading and writing through language-rich environments, structured phonics teaching, and creative opportunities for exploration, early years settings can lay the foundation for future success. Early intervention and parental involvement play a crucial role in addressing any gaps and ensuring that all children have the tools they need to thrive. As educators, it's our responsibility to invest in early literacy development, not only to enhance academic performance, but also support emotional resilience, social interaction, and lifelong learning. I've been Natalie from My Progression, and let's keep your career in motion.